Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to take you for a little trek down an old railway track. So in England in the 1950s there was something called the Beechings Cuts, and what happened there is that they basically disused a lot of railway tracks, and one of the cuts was at Hardam. So this is the church here, and I've done a video here previously, hence I found the old disused railway track, and it really sparked my imagination. Just wanted to go down and explore that railway. When I had a look on Google Maps, it looks like it goes all the way through to Petworth, Midhurst area, and just be interesting if I could cycle all the way down there. So it's about a 10-mile route, and I'm going to finish this particular video at Fittleworth, but whilst we're here, I'm going to have a quick look inside the church again at the oldest paintings in Great Britain from the 9th century, I believe, and taken a slightly better camera with me, so I'm going to be filming that in 4K, so hope you enjoy that. Let me just take a moment here, and just how amazing is this doorway that's been bricked up. Look at the stonework in the arch, absolutely stunning. When you're in the church you wouldn't even know it was there. So, had a look round inside the church. Now we're going to head up down the busy, I think it's the 283, towards the railway. So this is the old railway track. Looks like an old railway. This was part of the Beeching Cuts. I think this section here is probably about the only bit that still looks like a railway. Later on, down the pathway, the right of access is diverted off onto a footpath and through some fields, and eventually we will get to the old station at Fittleworth, but some lovely sights to see along the way. Very picturesque landscape and trees, and got some beautiful cabins here. I don't know whether these are holiday lets or whether or not this is someone's actual house. So I'm hoping you can hear me okay, because I haven't got the mic attached, using the mic on the camera, and it has got a wind noise setting. I'm just hoping it can cope with the movement and the sound as we go along. So it's about a 10-mile cycle stroke walk, so well doable as long as you're fit. Don't know whether it's intentional or not, but interesting how these Romanesque type urns have been placed here. right next to where the Roman fort was. So right here the path finishes. We've got a sty here, and then we just got to cross these two buttercup fields and carry on our way. Lovely old farm buildings up on the hill as well there, so only just imagine the views they've got from their windows looking over the beautiful fields down here. I had to cross this very rickety bridge here. As you can see, it's not even held in the mud there. Literally just sitting there crossing this stream. Yeah, we're going to head off in that direction through the stinging nettles. So the pathway brings us out into this field, and we're going to be heading off in that direction. You'll probably see from the footage, but the pathway down there is extremely overgrown and lots of stinging nettles, lots of dock leaves as well, so I've got stung quite a lot, but lots of dock leaves, so not a problem. And then we come across the river here. I believe this is the River Rother, correct me if I'm wrong, and looks like a really calm part of the river, so might be something that I will come back and do some paddleboarding on in a future video. Let me know if you'd like to see that video in the comments down below. So we've headed south from the river bridge to Fittleworth station. This is the old station master's house, and just down this little road here takes you to the station and the platform. You can just imagine here, this is where the railway would have passed through under the road, old bridge there. So it's now privately owned residence, but you can still make out that this is an old station. The long thin building with the large windows in it. This became disused in 1955 and then became a private residence in 1987. Still great to see a bit of history locally. here we have Fittleworth Bridge, and just had to navigate my way through all of these cows. There are some little baby ones in there, no bulls, but those cows are pretty big when you get close up to them, and they're obviously going to be a little bit protective of their babies, so I had to weave my way through. Luckily some lovely people walking their dogs came along, and the dogs scared the cows away, so it's given me a little bit of space to get through. So I'm going to end the video up here where we started, in Hardam Church. If you could like and subscribe, it will help me to make more videos just like this.